Well, obviously, I was very pleased with our team's toughness tonight, especially down the stretch. I really felt like in overtime, we became a better team, and we just really went to work. We talked about in the timeout before the overtime, we said we need to score the first 4 points and separate right in the first minute of the game, and we were able to do that. I felt like our seniors really stepped up. Sasha Goodlett and Chelsea Regents in particular was huge inside, and I thought that in the second half, us just going half-court man and staying between them and the basket, we were able to, they shot 33% from the field, and we only let them get 2 threes off. So I thought that our defense was the deciding factor in the second half.
And not only did you score the first 4 points in overtime, you scored the first 11. Sasha, you had 7 of those. To lose a 9-point lead late like that, it's very impressive then to take charge so quickly in overtime. Obviously, Coach said that was the emphasis, but as a player, what mentality did you take out for that overtime period?
When it came to overtime, basically, we had 1 or 2 options. We could have dwelled on the fact we gave up a 9-point lead and who knows what the outcome would have been, or it would have been like, okay, this is our time, we have to go. This wasn't a pretty game by far. I mean, I got 21 points, but I know I missed like easy shots, easy layups, and that's why I have to do better. I mean, as a team, I can't come out and play 1 half of great basketball. I have to play 2, and that's where I'm at. I have to learn how to put 2 halves together. As far as my team and as far as us together, we never took our eyes off the prize. The first thing MaChelle Joseph came to us when we held up before the overtime play she said was, okay, y'all, it's our time to go. There was no doubt in my mind that we weren't going to come out with this one. Like, once the ball tipped, I already knew. We had already made our mind up. Me, Mo, Chelsea, we all had our minds made up. No matter the outcome, we're going to win. Like, that's the mentality it takes. That's the toughness it takes when you go into a game against the NC State and against going into overtime. You can't, for once, take your eyes off the prize, or you cannot let doubt come in your mind. And I feel like we did a great job focusing in and letting all doubts aside.
You've got a few days off now. I mean, we're looking ahead during this game, but you've got a big game here, obviously, on Monday. What does that mean to you to get Maryland, get them at home, and hopefully get a victory there going into the ACC tournament?
Well, every game in the ACC is an important game. We can't sit here and look over any game. Every team in the ACC is going to come out and they're going to put their all on the court. I mean, Maryland, we had a great game up there. We let it slip away. So this time we're going to get in. We're going to look over film. We're going to figure out what we did wrong this game. We're going to fix it. Then we're going to go back and we're going to prepare for Maryland. I mean, Maryland's a great team, so we got to come out with great defense. If we're getting there as far as defensively, but if we all get there at the same time, we're going to do something special. And that's what we're most focused on and excited about.
Obviously, you pride yourself in the defense your teams always play. You had stretches of very good defense today. Were you totally pleased with the way you played defense?
I wasn't pleased in the first half. I didn't feel like we played good defense in the first half. I felt like, one of the things that's happened now in the ACC is we used to be the only team that pressed. Now every team presses in the ACC, so no, it's not a surprise anymore. Every team's going up against every team every night pressing. So it's like people are getting more comfortable with presses. So what we did is we just decided to get back, play half-court defense, and dig in. And I think we found out how tough we can be in a half-court man defense because they got, three-point shooters on the floor all the time. And I really felt like the fact that, in between overtime and the second half, they went 3 for 15 from the three-point line. I felt like we held them 33% from the field. Just really felt like we did a good job in the second half, but I wasn't pleased in the first half with our defense at all. I don't like us getting out rebounded. That's one of the things we pride ourselves in. I realize that, it's 3 rebounds, but still, I honestly think that if we want to accomplish our goals at the end of the season, we cannot get out rebounded at home. And so rebounding and defense is one of the things we're going to talk about over the next couple of days. But again, I was pleased with the adjustments we made. I thought Mo Bennett in the second half made some great plays, getting some boards, and Chelsea Regents was huge. Even though she didn't come up with rebounds, it were tips that got us the ball back. And, like I said, the most important impressive thing today was that we found a way to win, not playing well. And without Ty Marshall, our leading scorer, not having one of her best games, and for other kids to figure out, Frida Fajmark stepped up, hit two big threes in the first half. I just felt like a lot of people made contributions, and that's a sign of a good team when you can win and your best players aren't having their best nights. And, we're in a program in transition. We're going from being the chaser to being chased. And, obviously I think that we're much better when we're hunting than when somebody's hunting us. And I feel like tonight, at one point in the timeout in the second half, I just looked at him and started laughing. And I said, we got to calm down. Like, we're acting like, this is for the world championship. And we didn't understand how to handle it. And because this is the first time, like, okay, they're hunting us, this is a big win for them if they can beat us. And I think we all kind of realized, we all kind of looked at each other, just started laughing, like, okay. And then we just kind of relaxed, and I felt like we really got that 9-point lead. And obviously we got to look at what, the turnovers and things that got them back in it. But I really feel like it was like this was a pivotal game for us.
We've talked throughout the year about the depth of the team. How important is having a veteran team and a lot of upperclassmen in a game like this?
Well, there's no doubt tonight. This was the seniors were huge. Mimi Walthour playing 44 minutes. I mean, she's an Iron Woman. I don't know anybody else out there on the floor that could have played 44 minutes in that kind of pace of a game and that physical of a game. Obviously Mo Bennett the second half with her defense and her rebounding. Sasha Goodlett offensively, defensively. Chelsea Regents. Those seniors, they refused to be. They weren't going to be denied, and that's what you expect of your seniors at the end of their careers, playing it towards the end of their careers. You expect them to play their best basketball, to play their toughest basketball, and to refuse to be denied. And I felt like that's the mentality they had tonight.